Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I'm Asa, and let's get it going. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Welcome. This is a writing residency that I've created for myself here on YouTube while I write and publish my next book. The goal here is to create a space, to be in focus with other people, to have a sense of accountability, to, for a few hours a day, put out the worries, the fears, the challenges of living in a corrosive, capitalist, authoritarian world and engage with books. So that is what I'm trying to do every single day here. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. The agenda for the stream, the plan is I'm going to talk about where I'm at with my project, what my plan is for the next couple hours, what I intend to work on per usual. We'll engage with a poem. I'm going to read a poem out loud to get language in the bones, to connect with language, get close as possible to our tools, and then we'll get into it. And I also today want to talk about none other than Jon Fosse. This is a writer who has been deeply influential for me over the last year and continues to be so and is going to be part of my work today. So let's get started. Where I'm at right now is I'm working on this book. It's about these two brothers and their abusive father. And where I'm at with it right now is I have a very, very, very rough draft of the fourth chapter of this book. So what I want to do today is sit down with that draft and just kind of get through it again. It's only about 3,000 words, so I think I should be able to do that. Prior to that, however, we're going to do today as a 3 50-minute sprints. So kind of the Pomodoro technique will work for 15 minutes, take a 10-minute break, repeat, repeat. I'm going to start by doing some morning pages. So morning pages, if you don't know about morning pages, freehand writing, get the brain going, connect with the intuition. To me, this is critical work in terms of leaving the scary world behind, getting to a deeper creative space. Then I'm going to read a little bit for the rest of that first chunk, read this novella, get into this. I haven't started it yet. This is called Morning and Evening by Jon Fosse. I was listening to Alice at the Fire, which is another novella of his, the last few nights while doing the dishes. The language, the poetics, the beauty, the images, the characters, it just washes over me and I feel clean, as it were, after it. And I had read that book and now I'm experiencing it again and again as an audiobook, and I just need more. So that's why I picked this up. So that's my first session, is to do that. Then I'm going to move into drafting. And finally, I have some peers whose work I'm going to read. And so the last chunk of today, I'm going to engage with that. So that's the plan ahead. I'm so glad you're here. It helps me at least to kind of say these things out loud. If you want to share in the chat what you're working on, feel empowered to do so. You know, I think it really helps to kind of just set an intention, even if it's for a short period of time. So, as promised, let's get to the poem. Welcome, 51 Tesla, 60 Hangers is here. Evan, actually going to be here for the full stream today unless it gets closed to my afternoon library meeting. That'd be cool if we worked for just 7 hours. GGCCLL41398 is here. Welcome. All right, folks, here is the poem of the day. I'm going to read it, and then we can talk about it real briefly. This is called My Mother's Hats by Robert Hayden. She kept them high on the top shelf, in boxes big as drums, bright, crescent-shaped boats with little fishnets dangling down, and wore them with her best dress to teas, coffee parties, department stores. What a lovely catch, my father used to say, watching her sail off into the afternoon waters. So I chose this poem today because it's like, it has clear images and there's a lightness of touch and an economy. I don't love this poem. The kind of like identifying a partner, particularly a female partner, as a catch. It just, even in this light way, it just kind of has a little something, something that I don't totally love. And I kind of picked this poem for that reason, that even like a slight kind of nod towards like a traditional, I don't know, traditional relationship, it kind of diluted slightly what I consider the really beautiful imagery in that poem. So I just wanted to share that. I still like it. All right, I'm going to set the clock going here. Good luck, everyone, and happy writing.